My daughter yelled into the phone. What do you mean you cannot pick me and my friends and Todd up from the mall? Mom, it's not like you have a job or somewhere to be. What do you even do all day? Yeah, you cook and clean, but you don't do that all day. After Todd and I leave for school and Dad leaves for work, what do you do? If it wasn't for us, what would you have? Taking care of us is basically your life. We will be waiting for you near the food court at 8 p.m. Call me when you're outside. The phone disconnected. I sat back on the couch, stunned. In my 40 years on this earth, I never imagined someone would talk to me like that, especially not my own daughter. But deep down, I knew I was the one who had allowed this to happen. My name is Erica Wilson, and my life sounds like a dream on paper. I'm a stay-at-home mother of two, Anna and Todd. I am married to my college sweetheart, Matt, who also happens to be a managing partner at one of the country's top accounting firms. I live in a sprawling house in the affluent Highland Park area located in Dallas. From the outside, my life looked perfect. What people did not know was that I felt like I was slowly dying inside. I did not always feel this way. 10 years ago, when my Anna was 6 years old and Todd was 2 years old, my kids looked at me like I hung the moon. They were my shadows. Wherever I went, they went. My husband was climbing the corporate ladder and depended on me to be his personal brand manager. I made sure he was aware of current events, hosted home and corporate events, and worked in tandem with his office secretary to make sure his work and personal life always ran smoothly. As the kids got older, their attachment to me seemed to completely vanish. To them, I only seemed to have 3 functions: chauffeur, cook, and ATM. The more money my husband made, the less time he spent at home. When he did have any significant amount of time that he could spend with me, he usually spent that time following up on business leads and resting. My family was not always my entire life. Before I had kids, I had dreams. I wanted to work in marketing. I wanted to take small brands and turn them into household staples. I even went to school for marketing, and I was good. I did a few small projects before I became Matt's unofficial personal assistant that were actually lucrative, but the more successful he became, the less time I had to focus on my projects. We never truly discussed me not working. It just sort of happened. I tried to continue working for a couple of small businesses on a part-time basis, but when we saw Matt's career's trajectory skyrocketing, things got dicey. I was determined to keep at least one client, but once I got pregnant, it was a wrap. Fast forward to today, I have no job, a husband I know in passing, and 2 ungrateful children. I don't know what to do, but I know who I can call. I called my sister, Angela. Angela has been my confidant my entire life. She knows all of my secrets. I called Angela, and before I let her take a breath, I laid out everything that happened with Anna. How I felt more like an executive assistant than a wife. How I felt like my kids treated me like hired help, and how I felt like I had no purpose. Angela let me rant for 30 minutes, and once I was finished, she asked, "Are you done?" I told her yes, and she said, "Now, what are you going to do about it?" I said, "Do about it? What can I do? I guess I'll start on dinner, since I have a few hours before I have to pick Anna up." Angela started laughing and said, "I know you lying. You just told me your husband spends no time with you. Your kids treat you like a joke, and you are about to start cooking. Are you crazy? Girl, I have been waiting for you to wake up and reclaim your life for years, and today is the day. Do you remember what you used to say to me? You said that one day you were just going to disappear and reset your life, and I think today is that day." I said, "Angela, how am I going to reset my life? I don't even know where to start." She said, "First you are going to go pack a bag with a week's worth of clothes. Then you are going to write a note saying that you are gone and to call me if there are any questions. And you are going to come to my house. We will work everything out after that." I said, "Angela, I cannot do that. Who is going to pick the kids up?" She said, "Uber." I asked, "Who is going to cook dinner?" She said, "That's what delivery is for." I said, "What about Matt?" Angela said, "Matt is a grown man. That runs an entire business. I think he will make it without you." I sat in silence for 3 minutes holding the phone and then said, "Let me get my bag ready." When I arrived at Angela's house, the first thing she did was give me a bear hug and hand me a glass of red wine. Once we put my things away in her guest room, we settled down in the living room. She said that my assignment for tonight was to write out my expectations for my family. But first, we needed to do a little housekeeping. Angela said, "Give me your phone." I handed it over and she set my phone to do not disturb. Angela said, "For the next few days, you will not be talking to your family. If they need something from you, they can call me. If I catch you talking to them, just know it is going to be on and popping. You better not even email them. We are going to focus on you this week. Erica, you need to ask yourself what you want. What do you want your relationship with your children to look like? What do you want your relationship with your husband to look like? What can you do to make what you want a reality? I think that is enough for now. Let's eat." We decided to go out for dinner. While on our way to the restaurant, Angela's phone rang. It was Anna, and she answered it over the car's system. Angela answered with a smile and said, "Hi, Anna Banana, how are you?" Anna's loud voice boomed through the speakers. "Where is she?" Angela replied, "Who?" Anna screeched back, "You know exactly who I am talking about, my mom!" Maintaining her cool, Angela replied, "First of all, watch your tone. I am your aunt, your favorite aunt, and I will not be talked to just any kind of way. Once you get your voice and attitude together, call me back and we can talk. I am going to hang up now." Then she pressed the button to disconnect the call on her steering wheel. I sat there in pure amazement. 2 minutes later, Anna called Angela's phone again. Angela let it ring 3 times. Then she answered and said, "Hi, love. Feeling better?" Anna begrudgingly said yes. Angela said, "Great. Now how can I help you, Anna Banana?" Anna said, "Aunt Angie, have you talked to my mom?" Angela said, "Yes." Anna said, "Where is she?" Angela said, "She's safe. What do you need?" Anna said, "Mom left me and Todd stranded at the mall." Angela said, "Where are you all now?" Anna said, "Home." Angela said, "Okay, problem solved." Anna said, "Okay," but she didn't pick us up. Angela said, "But you both made it home safely, no harm, no foul." Anna made a small huffing sound and said, "But she didn't pick us up, and we are at home alone." Angela said, "Anna, aren't you 16 years old? I think you and Todd will be fine home alone for a few hours. You are a smart, responsible young lady," Anna said with a slight whine. "But Mom is always here." Angela said, "Well, sugar dumpling, things are changing. You will be all right." Anna said, "But Aunt Angie, Mom hasn't even started dinner yet. What are we supposed to eat?" Angela said, "Why don't you cook tonight, or you could wait for your dad to get home and ask him to cook something." Sounding defeated, Anna said, "I guess I could make Todd and I some sandwiches, but Mom should really be here." Angela asked her, "Why? Why do you think your mom should be there? Do you think your mom's only purpose is to wait on you and your brother hand and foot?" Anna said in a small voice, "No." Angela said, "Are you sure? Because I heard that you have been treating your mom like an indentured servant, but I said that I knew that wasn't true. I knew that my favorite niece wouldn't treat her mother, my sister, my best friend like that. Right? I knew that my smart, pretty niece would never treat the woman that would do anything and everything for her like that." As Angela continued to talk to Anna, I could hear faint sniffles. After a brief silence, Anna said in a small voice, "If you talk to my mom, please tell her I said I'm sorry and to please call me." Angela said, "Sure will, sweetheart. Love you," and disconnected the call. With awe in my voice, I said, "Angela, how did you do that?" With a giggle, Angela said, "Erica, really? You know I'm a therapist. I can do this in my sleep." I said, "Then why didn't you do this years ago?" Angela said with all seriousness. "Because you weren't ready, I was waiting for you." While I pondered her statement, we arrived at the restaurant. I woke up the next day feeling more rested than I had felt in years. When I looked at the clock by the bed, I automatically jumped up. It was 9 a.m. I had to get the kids up. I had not made the kids lunch and breakfast. I had not read over Matt's schedule for the day or laid his suit out. I had not made Matt's coffee and protein shake. I started rushing around, putting my clothes on, making mental notes of all the things I had to do today. I was in full panic until I realized I wasn't even at home. Today would be the first day in over 10 years that I would not be at home, making sure everyone's day started off right. After a leisurely shower that I thoroughly loved, I went to the kitchen to find breakfast made and Angela sitting at the table. Angela greeted me with a warm smile and said, "Good morning, sis. I know you were usually an early riser, but I thought you would have been in bed a little longer today." I helped myself to the hearty breakfast she had prepared and told her that if I had remembered where I was this morning, I probably would have slept longer. As we ate, Angela looked at me and said, "Matt called." I said, "Really?" I kind of didn't think he would care. Angela gave me a sad smile and said, "Erica, of course he cares. He loves you. I think you both have just lost your way, but I believe that you two can find your way back to each other." I said, "Well, are you going to tell me what he said?" Angela said, "No. Just know we talked, and I know that you two will get through this, but it's going to take work. I'm going to give you all the tools, but the work is yours. Enough of that." Today is the first day of Project Erica's Reset. You have a meeting with a career coach at 1 p.m. Now go get ready. I met John, my career coach, at his office, and we were able to accomplish a lot. He helped me take everything I had done in my marketing career, plus all the stuff I've been doing to help Matt with his career, and turn it into a really strong resume. One of the biggest things he helped me to realize was that I'd been telling myself I hadn't really been working since I stopped taking clients, but that wasn't true. The things I've been doing for Matt were basically the same skills I used when I worked with clients and their products. John also said that he believed that with my skill set, he would be able to have me employed by the end of the week. He told me that realistically I would be starting at an entry-level marketing job, but there would be room for advancement. When I woke up the next day, I realized that I missed my family. I know that the entire reason I was at Angela's house was because I hated the way my family treated me. But if I said I didn't miss them, I would be lying. I just didn't know how I was going to fix this. So instead of getting lost in my own head, I decided I would spend the day rediscovering myself. I had forgot that I loved to draw. I had forgot that love to spend time in nature. I even cut my hair, something I hadn't done since my son was 3 years old. I was happy with all the improvements I was making to get back to me, but one thing was missing: my family. I spoke with Angela and she said she was going to schedule a meeting for me to reunite with my family on Friday and that she would mediate. The days leading up to Friday were a whirlwind. I had 2 interviews and one of them actually seemed promising. I even joined a gym. Although my days were filled with activities, my heart and mind were with my family. When Friday arrived, my body was filled with anxiety. I was happy with all the upgrades I made in my life, but the thought of going back to my family the way we were was not happening. Matt, Anna, and Todd arrived promptly at 2 p.m. When Angela opened the door, Anna and Todd ran directly to me and almost made me fall with the force of their hug. When they finally let me go, Todd was crying and Anna was fighting to not let her tears drop. Angela said, "Okay, guys, now that we have said our hellos, let's go to the living room so we can talk." Once we were all settled, Angela said, "We all know why we are here. I've talked to you all individually and I know you all." Angela glanced at the kids and Matt have talked together. "Matt, I am going to let you speak first." Matt looked and me, cleared his throat and said, "I love you. Erica, this week without you has truly opened my eyes. I knew you were the glue that held this family together, but I never knew how much I truly depend on you. Since we have known each other, you have been my best friend. I can't think of a major decision that I have made without your input. While you were gone, I felt lost. Do I appreciate all the things you do for us? Keeping the house clean, cooking our food, even planning our family outings? Yes, but I can hire someone to do that. But I cannot hire someone to be my friend, my lover, my everything. I'm serious about repairing our marriage, Erica. I'm so serious that I have already met with the other partners at the firm, and I will be lightening my workload. I won't be at the office at all times of night anymore. Every other Friday, I will be taking the day off and spending it with you. I have also signed us up for family therapy. Erica, I know everything I'm saying is a day late and $1 short, but I love you, and I want you to come home. Angela said, "Thank you, Matt." Anna, it's your turn. I looked at Anna, and she looked like she had matured over the few days that I had been gone. Anna said, "Mom, I'm sorry. You have always been the best mom. Even my friends constantly remind me how awesome you are. Whenever I need something, I want something, I know I can call you and you will make it happen." After talking with Aunt Angie, I figured out that you were doing all these nice things for me because you love me, not because you had to. I am sorry for the way I spoke to you on the phone last Friday. My friends told me I was wrong. Even Todd said I was wrong. I just could not believe you told me no, but thinking about it now, I would have told me no too. Mom, I promise I will never talk to you crazy again. Please come home. Angela turned to Todd and said, "Todd, do you have anything you want to say?" Todd wiped tears from his eyes and said, "Mom, I just want you to know I appreciate you, and I thank you for all that you have done for me. I wrote you something. Please read it when you are by yourself." Todd walked over, gave me the letter and another hug, and went and sat down. Angela then turned to me and asked if I had something to say. I took a deep breath and said, "First, I want to thank you all for coming. I missed you all. I accept all of your apologies. But I hate that I had to leave for you to realize that an apology was even needed. I have used this time away for self-reflection, and I realize that all of this is not your fault. I played a part too. I now realize that I need to always leave space for me. I am a priority. I matter. Before I pour into you all, I have to make sure I have something left for me. With that being said, I want you all to know that I have a job, and I will be starting Monday. I want you to know I will be returning home, but there will be changes." Angela stood up and said, "Guys, a lot of progress has been made tonight, but there is still a lot of work to do. Your first family appointment is next Saturday with my colleague Bernard. I suggest that you all continue to keep the lines of communication open. If you feel that you have a problem that you don't know how to deal with, please feel free to call me. Okay, enough of that. Let's eat." Over the next few months, we made some big changes in our lives. With me having a job, a lot of things I used to do, I just did not have the bandwidth to do anymore. Anna really stepped up. She got her driver's license, which relieved me of a lot of chauffeuring duties. She volunteered to drive her and Todd to school and all their after-school activities. Matt, being a man of his word, actually hired someone to come in and clean our home once a week, and he hired a private chef who delivers meals to our home weekly, and he plans regular outings for the family. Every other Friday, he picks me up from work and we have date nights. Matt and I have been able to reconnect in a way that I cannot even describe. The man is giving me butterflies again. Butterflies! Our appointments with Bernard have been grueling, but totally worth it. We have grown stronger as a family, and I cannot be happier. 5 months ago, I left my home in need of a life reset, and somewhere along the way, I found more than just peace. I found myself, and my family is stronger because of it.